Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Hannah Dawson, owner and creator of Fitness Ministry, where I inspire women, moms to love the skin they're in through faith, fitness, and food. I try to change for you, but you stay the same. This is my breast implant illness vlog. I am 7 months post explantation. And you guys, I wanted to do this. I know I said in my last one, if you are new to this vlog, by the way, I have a whole vlog like series taking you through before I got them out to my whole journey. So if you need to be caught up, go watch those. But anyways, I know I said that last one was my last one, but you know what I was thinking, what God put on my heart? I don't think I'm ever going to stop sharing with you guys along the way, because the implants, getting them out was just the tip of the iceberg. You know, it really just opened stuff up. Wonderful things and not so wonderful things that God has really shown me about myself and who I am. He's shown me amazing things about myself, but there's been things that have come up that are ugly, that I don't like. I don't just mean appearance-wise, but areas where I've really shut myself out. Areas, you know, the implants were just, you know, they were just one of the tiny areas that, you know, I just masked myself. I hid who I was. I wanted to put on this facade. So I would be more accepted, that I'd be more loved. You know, it sounds really like silly when you say it like that, and I could say it in different words to make it sound not so, but that's really at the core of what it is. That's what it is. We haven't fully accepted who we are. We want to be molded into who other people say we should be. And that comes from many other issues, but I'm not going to get into that today. You guys, I'm 7 months post-op. How am I feeling? I'm feeling awesome. My workouts are amazing. I can do pull-ups and push-ups again and box jumps, and I can just literally physically feel, I feel stronger, you guys. I can breathe better. You know, I'm sleeping better. Yeah, I can breathe better. I feel better. My digestive issues are better. I'm not bloated all the time. So those are good. Now, just a couple questions that I'm going to answer for you. One lady just asked, you know, about the scarring, you know, what I used for the scarring and stuff. I didn't use anything that I remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't use anything at all. I just let them heal. So my scars are, you can't even, that's part of the sports bra I just read, but you can kind of see my scar there. But yeah, like they're very minimal. And then let's go talk about the sports bra right here. I'll show you the sports bra. This is Lorna Jane. Okay, ladies that have got their implants out or that are going to, God made Lorna Jane for this purpose, I swear. Her sports bras make any boobies that don't feel like they lift anymore lift, and they just fit so nice. And so if you're just wanting to feel good, I went crazy and bought a whole bunch of the sports bras. I told my husband, they just make me feel good. And that was an area that, I'm not gonna lie, one of them does its own thing, and one of them looks nice, and I have to come to terms with that and accept that. But if a sports bra, a pretty bra, can make me feel good about my chest, well, I'm all in. And then another way, you guys, to make your chest look nicer or feel better or more confident about it is lift weights, for sure. Push-ups, dumbbell presses, work your shoulders, your arms, lots of upper body workouts, back and stuff to straighten your posture, build that muscle so you get nice and toned in there. It will lift your chest. It's not going to lift the skin. That's what the cute sports bras are for. So go check out lornajane.ca or .com. She's American, and she's actually Australian, I think, or lives in Australia, but she's originally from Vancouver. I'm not sure, but she has amazing stuff. I'm not sponsored by her or anything. I just love her bras and the way they make me feel. That being said, another place to get really cute bras from that make you feel good is Victoria's Secret or Pink. and they're the bralettes. So they're just the ones that you pull over, and make sure you get the ones with the padding. Those ones make me feel really good. Like, they look nice in a shirt. I can't wear the other wired bras. There's nothing really to push up, and they just make me, I just don't like the look of them on me. Not on anybody else, just on me. Okay, so we went over the bras. I'm feeling amazing. So I think the reason why I wanted to do this vlog again and share with you guys and just touch base with you guys again is because it is a journey, for sure. There's been ups and downs. There's been moments where I've been super depressed, and not because about my boobs. It's not really about that. Like I told you guys, this is, removing my implants was the tip of the iceberg. And it just revealed a whole lot of other things, unresolved issues that I had with myself, unforgiveness that I had with myself, lies that I believed about myself from the time I was a little girl, and things like that. And, the decisions that I made that weren't so good, and the shame that I had, and all of these things just, once you remove one mask, it starts revealing. It's like peeling an onion. Have you ever peeled an onion and it starts peeling the other layers? You just meant to take off the first layer, but it just starts taking off the rest of the layers. Don't know why. Then your fingers stink forever. Anyways, off topic. But I just wanted to share that with you because it shook something in me. And at the same time, it's really made me emotional. It's really been beautiful because, I really just let myself go. It was just a really thing like, okay, I'm going to get rid of these because, yes, they're affecting my health. But for one, I was just feeling convicted that I didn't want to be this person for my girls. I'm inspiring women to love the skin they're in. I can't be a hypocrite and have implants and Botox and preach that and say, what is the saying that some people say now? It's imperfectly perfect or something like that. And that would be a lie if I was getting Botox and I was getting fake boobs and stuff like that, because it's not true. To be perfectly imperfect, means that you learn to love who you are and all your imperfections. It doesn't mean to mask them and then pretend you're okay with that. It really comes down to the core of who you are, and really brings up a lot of healing and things like that. And I told you guys in one of the vlogs, that time I was just, after I got my implants out, I was restless a lot. I was having restless nights, just wrestling. I just so restless, like my spirit was restless, and how kind of God showed me that, those implants were almost like taking a soother from a baby, taking its baby blanket away, weaning me away from something that I was so dependent on, that I was replacing God with something that was so external to fill something inside of me. And he's like, I want in there. I want to get in there. I want to get to the root issue. I don't want you to have to lean on these things as a crutch. And so finally I let that go. And then, then he just, started bringing up more stuff about, my self-esteem. And I just feel like, you guys, like I felt like I had every single thing wrong with me, from getting these implants and feeling like I have low self-esteem, but being in the fitness industry, supposed to be super confident and look super confident and feel fit, but I never felt that way, struggling with image distortion and eating disorders and drug addiction and sexual abuse and stuff from when I was younger, and abandonment, and all of these things that are like pouring out, and I don't know what to do with all of these emotions. It was like removing the implants and like poof, everything just started spilling over. But it was a beautiful thing, because that's when healing happens. So I just really feel like I wanted to share that with you guys, because I really want you to know that you are so much more. You are so much more than you even know. There is so much inside of you that is so beautiful. And I think God really wants to bring that diamond out. He really wants to show you who you are and not try to mask it with other things, and really, make you dependent on him. And it was funny because after I got my implants out, I made the choice to not get Botox anymore. And man, I didn't think it was a battle until later on, until I'm looking and I'm seeing that my eyes are squinting, and when I get stressed with the girls and I'm getting these red lines and my makeup's going in them, and I'm like, God, and I'm feeling this pull. Like if I just got a little bit and I could cover it up, I would just feel better, and I could get on with my day. And God is like, no, don't lean on that. Don't depend on that. I got you. I got you. I got you. You're going to do good. I got you. And so it's like really fully depending on God for everything. Depending on God to fill everything. And then when you do that, he starts showing you things in the Bible where he talks about what a beautiful woman is, and how a beautiful woman seeks him and prays, and how a beautiful woman dresses herself in his wardrobe with compassion and love and grace and generosity and forgiveness and compassion. I think I said that. And and like when I read that in his word, and when I was struggling with this, I thought, what? Okay, God, I like to wear makeup, and I still like to, today I'm not, but I'll put my makeup on and stuff. But, I'll look at myself in the mirror and I will say, okay, God, I'm dressing myself in your wardrobe today. I'm going to put on love. I'm going to put on generosity. I'm going to put on compassion. I'm going to put on empathy and kindness and grace and patience. And gentleness was huge. Not only gentleness with my children, but being gentle with how I spoke to myself, and gentle with my husband, and generous with my love, and generous with my words. If I thought something nice about a stranger that I seen, I would say it to them, because I felt like God put that in me to say to them, like they needed to hear it. So it's really, you guys, I feel like I've just morphed. And I know that I'm not fully morphed, and I know that you're not fully morphed, but you're watching this for a reason, and you're watching it because God is calling you. He is calling you, and he is transforming you. And I just want you to know, and I really want to encourage you just to fall into it, just to trust that whatever's on the other side of that decision, whatever's on the other side of that those emotions, is going to be way better than the pain that you're feeling right now, or the loss that you're feeling. I'm gonna read this quickly. All right. Okay, so I was reading this in the Bible, and I just really want to share this with you guys. Jesus saw that his ministry was drawing huge crowds. He climbed to a hillside. Arriving to a quiet place, he sat down and taught his climbing companions, and this is what he said. You are blessed when you are at the end of your rope. With less of you, there is more room for God to rule. You are blessed when you feel when you feel you've lost what is most dear to you. Only then can you be embraced by the one most dear to you. You are blessed when you are content with just who you are. No more, no less. That's the moment you find yourself, proud owners of everything that can't be bought. You are blessed when you've worked up a good appetite for God. He's food and drink and the best meal you'll ever eat. You're blessed when you care. At that moment of being careful, you find yourself being cared for. You are blessed when you get your inside world, your mind and your heart put right. Then you can see God in the outside world. You are blessed when you show people how to cooperate instead of compete or fight. That's when you discover who you really are and your place in God's family. I just wanted to share that with you because these are the things, the more I have to let go of those crutches that I had, the more I have to let go of, that image distortion, of those lies that tell me that I need to do those things and have those things in order to be loved, in order to love myself, in order to be accepted, in order to be a good mom, in order to be a good trainer, in order to be this person that I think people need me to be. And I don't need to be those people, and you don't need to be those people either. All you need to do is be you and trust that God will do the rest. You need to trust that God has everything that you ever hoped and dreamed for, but you have to be willing to let it go. Let go. Because until you can let go, God can't bring you to where you need to be. You have to be willing to let go. You can't hang on to both things. It doesn't work that way. And so, anyways, you guys, I totally got sidetracked, totally passionate. I love you. I love you all. Email me if you want to connect. Leave a comment, leave a like if you liked this. If you didn't, then you didn't. But you know what? This is who I am, and I'm not afraid of who I am anymore. And I want to encourage you. I want to inspire you. I want you to know that you are loved, and you are more than this. You are more than what people see. You are a heart, and you are a soul, and a spirit, and you are beautiful. And so stay tuned, you guys. As I said, I will be sharing my testimony. That is to come soon, because that is also what God has kind of brought out of this, is that someone needs my testimony. As much pain as it brings for me, and maybe some shame I haven't dealt with, I'm willing to let myself die, not like physically, but like let that part of me die, so that I can embrace somebody else, so that they can have a better life, so that they can have hope. And that is really what life is about, that I let go of this image, so I can help someone else embrace who they really are. And that's it, you guys. So have a good day. If you have any questions, message me, ask@fitnessministry.ca, or you can leave a comment below, or you can follow me on social media, fitnessministry.ca or Hannah Dawson. And that is everything, you guys. I love you all, and stay tuned for more. Bye.